listen to me as I slow it down. Dreams are yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs.
Hello, my loves. Welcome back. I am so excited that Dr. Kayla Hamm, PT extraordinaire, is with us today.
Thank you.
It's a very special treat. She has completely changed my life when it comes to movement and mobility. And so we wanted to do something really special for you. We wanted to create a challenge with 5 different exercises to build mobility and strength to help with tech neck. So pain from being on our phones all the time, tension, poor posture, all of these things that are really plaguing a lot of us, including myself. So I wanted Dr. Kayla to come on and tell us kind of what is the importance of mobility and doing things like this every day.
Yeah, so I mean, we're in these positions every single day, right? We're on our phone, on the computer for hours and hours. And to be honest, in order to reverse that, we have to be doing some sort of mobility every single day. So this is gonna be really simple, easy to follow along. You can really do it from your desk, from a chair, wherever you'd like. So stay tuned, it's gonna be really awesome.
Let's get into it.
Yes.
I'm excited.
So for everyone doing this, you can find yourself in a kneeling position. If this does not feel comfortable for your knees, go ahead and sit maybe crisscross or put something soft under your knees. You can even sit in a chair for all of these. So the first exercise we're gonna do is a simple neck rotation. So what we're gonna do is slowly tuck the chin down as far as you can comfortably. And you're gonna begin to rotate your right ear towards that right shoulder, starting to gaze up towards the ceiling, bringing that head and neck all the way around. Left ear coming towards the left shoulder, all the way back to center. And then you're going to reverse. The key thing here is if there's any point that doesn't feel comfortable, do not just drive through it. She has one
I have
right
a little
here.
bit of a kink in my neck. So if you're struggling with pain, like Kayla said, don't push it to it.
No, you just want to go in the range of motion that feels comfortable. It's kind of like lubricating, you know, I don't know what we lubricate, but anyways.
The joints.
Yeah, the joint. So we're slowly coming all the way around. Good, and each time you'll feel like you can get a little bit more motion. Perfect. And then we'll do 3 the other way once you've made it back to the center.
And this feels so incredible.
Yeah, because you're stretching the front of the neck. You're getting the joints lubricated. Do you feel yourself going a little bit more too?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Good. And relax. Perfect. So that's our first exercise. The second one goes really nicely. So we've just lubricated our neck. Now we're gonna work down the spine and open up the chest as well. So go ahead and take those hands behind your head. And what I want you to do is imagine there's a beach ball in front of you and you're gonna start rounding over it. So bring those elbows in, tuck the chin in, and begin flexing forward over that imaginary ball. Good, same thing, only going to where you feel comfortable. And then you're going to reverse that. So open up those elbows, lift through the spine and the chest, lengthening and gazing up towards the ceiling. And then we're gonna go ahead and repeat this 6 times total. So elbows come back in. You're flexing forward, drawing the rib cage in. You may feel a little stretch down the back.
Again, feels incredible.
Yeah. And then slowly lift up, opening up towards the ceiling. Good. And then gazing down, so tucking the chin in. And you want to picture rolling 1 segment at a time for this. And again, each time you're getting a little bit deeper. And then again, so imagine stacking those vertebrae, they're growing taller. Chest comes open, elbows come open. Good. And a couple more. I tend to lose count pretty frequently, so we could be at 5 or 6, who knows? Go ahead and come on up. And by the way, these numbers, they're just a range, so you could even do 6, 6 to 8, whatever feels good for you. And then one more. Good, tuck down. And slowly lift and open.
And if you're just finding this video and you've never met me before, I am 24 weeks pregnant, so this is all stuff that's mama friendly. So no matter how pregnant you are, you can still do these exercises safely. It's not going to impact baby bump, and kneeling is much more comfortable for me than crisscross applesauce. And like Kayla said, you can do anything underneath your knees, anything to make yourself comfortable, or sitting in a chair if that's more comfortable for you.
Yes, that's a really great point. This one will actually feel really nice when you're pregnant because you get to lengthen everything, get decompressed. Okay, are we ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Okay, so now we've worked up and down the spine, so now we've got to work the side of the body. So what you'll do, go ahead and take that right hand and rest it on the ground next to you. Take your left hand, swoop it up and over, shift the left hip over towards the left.
All of these feel so amazing.
They're so good. I don't know why you want to do these.
No.
And then other side.
So addicting in the best way.
Oh, this one I have to do with you. This is probably my all-time favorite stretch. It's really interesting because we don't think to stretch the sides of our body very often when we're sitting all day. But believe it or not, we have some postural muscles in our spine that they get shortened. And one of the best ways to stretch them, kind of like our QL, if you've heard of that before, is lateral flexion. Good.
And when would you recommend people do this? What time of day is best?
Honestly, if you've been sitting, let's say for an hour or so, take a break and do these. Even if you can only pick a couple that day, it's the best. Or at the end of the day, when everything has kind of been in this position for a long period of time.
We are challenging you to try to do a month every day with us.
Every day.
But
one more each side.
Even if you're doing it a few times a week, it's still beneficial.
Absolutely. And you will see changes. That's what's so awesome about doing stretches like these is you're going to see your posture change. You're going to feel less tension. So all really awesome things. Okay, we're good there. All right, so these last two, you know, they're more of a strengthening exercise, but I consider them mobility as well because we're getting really good movement in our spine and in our neck. So this one is very, very important for us. Again, we want to reverse that slouched, hunched shoulder posture. So what you're going to do, imagine you're carrying a tray in front of you. You're going to start opening up the hands towards the back of your spine. There we go. And then you're going to squeeze between the shoulder blades here. So bring that all the way back. Good. Open up the chest, squeeze between the shoulder blades, stay tall through the head and neck. We'll do 6 total. So you're gonna be here. Good, and imagine there's like a pencil between your shoulder blades that you're trying to squeeze.
And Kayla's right, this does feel like a stretch. It feels really, really good.
Especially for the front of the chest.
There's a theme. That they all feel great.
She's not just saying that.
No.
They really do. Let's do a couple more.
Kayla has completely converted me to waking up with mobility every day because I never used to do it. And now I can't function in the day. I just feel so tight and I feel so curled over and like my posture is horrible if I don't do mobility.
I love that you're doing it daily.
And also when you think about people who look really confident and people who look really great walking down the street, there is an element of having good or bad posture. And if you are working out all the time and you're concerned about looking and feeling your best and feeling confident, just having really great posture and walking through the world with that posture exudes confidence.
Absolutely. Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
Which leads us to our very last exercise, talking about walking through the world with that confidence, head held high. We're gonna do a simple chin tuck. So what we wanna do is imagine you're a chicken and you're clucking your chin out. So you're gonna bring that chin all the way out. And then you're going to bring that chin in. Imagine you're making a double chin and you're lengthening the head towards the top of the ceiling. So there's like a little imaginary string here. Okay.
And no worries, you're probably at home, so no one will see the
Yeah, this isn't the most attractive exercise. Go ahead and slowly bring the chin forward, but it is fun. And then slowly bring the chin in. And you'll feel these muscles in the front of the neck almost shaking because they are doing work. And we want to strengthen these. So slowly coming out and back in.
And what does this exercise do?
So this exercise is very, very important. So it strengthens the muscles in the front of our neck. These muscles tend to become over lengthened and weak over time, which gives us this posture right here. So if we don't strengthen these, we're gonna continue to have this forward head, chin tilted up posture. So you're basically reversing that. So if you're thinking to yourself, this is kind of hard, it's because it's an actual strengthening exercise, kind of like what you would feel if you did a bicep curl, but for your neck. Let's do a couple more. Now, with that said, same thing when you're strengthening a new muscle or you're getting back to the gym, start with less reps, maybe less range, and then slowly add more as you can tolerate. Perfect. Does that feel okay?
It feels so good.
Yeah. Those ones I find to be very fun, but again, like maybe not do those in public.
And when you're doing all of these correctly, they do feel like strength. They are a little bit sticky in some areas, so just stick with it, go slow, listen to your body. Don't go through pain points and press yourself or do them fast, because doing this in a jerky formation can give you kinks in your neck or issues, so just really go slow. Don't push yourself. Slowly over time, it'll get easier and you'll get better.
It will get easier. There's no need to push yourself to any point extreme that doesn't feel good. Just start slow.
Yes. And how many times do people go through that? Just once?
So I would prefer if everyone can at least do these once, but if you can get another round in, that's amazing. I always, when I give exercises out, I want people to start maybe one time a day, see how you tolerate it. You might feel sore, and then the next day you can even add another round if it feels good, working yourself up to maybe 3 times a day.
I love it.
Time also plays a role in this. So if you don't have time at least once, it's honestly going to make a great change for you. So,
but also think of how much time we're spending checking Instagram stories. So that's all contributing
TikTok,
to this kind of pain.
So bad.
So you have time to do it at least 2 times. And also, if you have extra time, definitely check out Dr. Kayla Hamm on Instagram. We are at Myo Detox. This is the clinic, myofascial release massage PT, that I've gone to with Kayla to have one-on-one treatments to really help identify my specific needs when it comes to deficiencies in strength and mobility. And if you are in Los Angeles, you have how many locations here?
We have 3 at Brentwood, Studio City, and here in West Hollywood.
So I could not recommend more to go and give yourself the best gift of 2021 and have a PT work with you to add additional exercises to this routine if you are interested. But also Kayla has great helpful videos on her social media channels. Myo Detox has a great Instagram as well. So just to kind of dip your toe in the mobility pool, because doing Pilates workouts and spending a ton of money on ClassPass could even be contributing to issues that you already have in your body versus first identifying what your specific needs are. That was such a game changer for me, and it changed my life. So I'm so thankful.
Wow.
It's true.
So sweet.
I'm obsessed, and I hope you love to really enjoy this. I hope you get some relief and you feel even more confident in your posture. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're interested in us doing more videos like this for different common issues. We're happy to do it. So let us know in the comments below. See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
To me, yes, I